the chance to grind for 2 new G-Maxes, and 1 future Mega, along with the rarest shiny in Pokemon Go, is coming up this week. But what are they? Well, the first one is the Max Monday for Dynamax Phalanx, which now has a Mega, and will be coming to Pokemon Go sooner or later. Though Phalanx won't be useful as a fighting type attacker, even as a Mega. I won't ask you to go hard for it, if you do not want to, or don't have the time to. But what I would suggest, and something that I will also be doing, is to go for its shiny, because, let's be honest, it is pretty good, and probably for a hundo too, just from my Mega Hundo collection. Therefore I would suggest you to Mega Evolve the following Mons, to farm the most amount of candies and candy excels for Phalanx. Other than that, D-Max Phalanx is pretty annoying to take down. It is pretty tanky for a 3-star, so you can refer to this solo Phalanx video, right here on the channel, if you want any help regarding that. Talking of how much XP you can gain a total of 132,000 XP, on a lucky egg, if you saved 1,700 particles from Saturday and Sunday, and then pick up 1,000 particles from Monday, which will let you do a total of 6 max Phalanx battles, since one 3-star max battle takes a total of 400 max particles to take part in. I would suggest you to not waste your lucky eggs on this, rather save them for an event, bit down the line, this very week. The event that I am talking about is the Bug Out event, starting from this Tuesday, March 17th, at 10 a.m., to Monday, March 23rd, at 8 p.m. local time. Well, for the bonuses, it says here on the blog post that there will be different Pokemon attracted to regular lure modules, which most probably means the ones that will be in the wild, plus a few more bug types. And what is present in the wild? Caterpies, Dwebbles, really hate this mon, Sizzlipedes, Nimbles, and rarely Scythers. Among which Sizzlipede will be a shiny debut, and Nimble? Nimble's been on my target for way too long. Really great shiny, but I just can't seem to find it. Have you though? Apart from the wild encounters, specific mons will be attracted to lure modules on specific days, such as, from March 17th at 10 a.m. to March 19th at 10 a.m. local time, Paras and Sizzlipede will be attracted to lure modules, followed by Cutiefly and Sizzlipede, from the 19th to the 21st, and Combi and Sizzlipede, again, from the 21st to the 23rd. Meaning, you'll have all of the event days to hunt for shiny Sizzlipede. But not just that, all 3 Pokemon spawning with Sizzlipede, Combi, Paras, and Cutiefly will all be shiny boosted. Another new Pokemon called Blipbug will also be making its debut in Pokemon Go, but you can't find it in the wild or from lure modules. Rather, you will find it in the Bug Out Go Pass, which will be active from the 17th to the 23rd, up until the event ends, and will remain until 25th of March at 8 p.m. local time, for you to claim its rewards. But what will this Go Pass get you for free? Well, you will get an encounter with Blipbug. Yeah, a single encounter. Isn't Scopely the greatest company? Gotta love them. Encounters with event-themed Pokemon, Stardust, XP, lure modules, Great Balls, etc. There will also be 2 tiers in the Go Pass. Tier 1 will get you 2 times catch XP at rank 25, for catching Pokemon with nice throws or better, and Tier 2? It will get you 2 times catch candy at rank 50. On the other hand, for $5 in the Deluxe Go Pass, or for $7 for the Deluxe XXL Ultra Max Pro Pass, that will get you 6+ levels from the get-go. You will get additional encounters with even more event-themed Pokemon, which will probably be these mons. Along with that, some premium battle passes, lure modules, rare candies and candy excels. The Deluxe Pass will also upgrade the Tier 5, 2 times catch candy to 3 times. But in all honesty, I wouldn't recommend you to buy this, because the rewards and Pokemon being given aren't worth it. Though if you still wish to buy it from the Pokemon Go web store, which will not only provide you with points for Reward Road, but also quite a lot of extra items. And finally, there will also be field research tasks, that will get you encounters with event-themed Pokemon, and also probably with Blipbug too, though I think Blipbug will be present in Winter Raid type of field research tasks, because Blipbug itself is present in 1-star raids, along with Pinsir, Scizor, and Kleavor in 3-star. Let's now talk if any of these wild, lure and raid Mons are even worth anything. Caterpie is spawning in the wild, and since it is a lower candy evolution, precisely 12 candies to evolve into Metapod, you can evolve multiple on a lucky egg, to get insane amounts of XP. Plus, if you manage to get to 2 times catch candy on the Bug Out Go Pass, you can farm that 12 candy back, in just a single Caterpie catch, with a Pinap Berry. You could also grind for G-Max Butterfree candies, since it is the only G-Max with a bug-type G-Max attack, G-Max Befuddle. But then again, bug types aren't useful as attackers anywhere, either in raids nor in max battles, since there is always some other typing better than it. Or it could be useful when something like Dynamax Hoopa Unbound comes to the game, since it is double weak to bug. I do also see it as a very niche tank against ground types, since it has triple resistance to it, but that remains to be seen. Next is Dweeble, and its evolution Crustle is ranked 97 in the Great League, ranked 60 in the Ultra League, and ranked 7 in the Jungle Cup Great League Edition, happening from the 18th of March to the 25th, giving out 4 times win rewards, which will be from Master League as well, running simultaneously. And talking of increased win rewards, you should also look out for Go Battle Thursdays, which also gives out 4 times win rewards, and increased battle sets. Though this won't stack with the already running 4 times win reward from Jungle Cup and Master League I told you about earlier. Sizzlipede is what I will be grinding for, not only because it has a new shiny debut, but also because it has a G-Max coming in the future, which I want to be ready to max out when it comes out. It won't be useful as a G-Max because it uses G-Max Fire-type attack, G-Max Centiferno, and we already have better Fire-type G-Max attackers in the form of Charizard and Cinderace. You could also go for Scyther in the wild, or Scizor in 3-star raids, but I won't hold my breath over it, because as I told you, bug types aren't very useful. Same goes for Pinsir in 3-star raids. Though, both Scizor and Pinsir are ranked 2nd and 3rd as bug-type attackers. Kleavor is the one I would want to go after in 3-star raids, since it is a raid day I missed, and so it's shiny. Also, it's a Hijri region mon, so you might want to complete that dex, as that dex is pretty small, and thus easy to complete. But now, let's get on to lure module spawns, which is where the real meat of this event lies. Combi, Cutiefly and Paras, all are worth hunting for, since all of them are shiny boosted. But it's Paras and Combi that you should be looking out for specifically. Paras because it is a Stardust boosted mon, that gives 500 Stardust, as is, but gives 938, or even more, on a Weather boost and Star Piece. But what's even better, is Combi, because not only it is Stardust boosted, with giving 750 Stardust per catch, and 1406 on Weather boost and Star Piece. It also has the rarest shiny in the game. You see, Combi has a male and female form, as almost all mons have, but its female, which is actually the useful one, only has a spawn rate of 1 in 8, and something that can evolve into Vespiquen. On top of that, the full shiny rate odds are 1 in 512, so you can imagine how hard it is to get a shiny female Combi. But thankfully, with this event, the shiny rate will increase to about 1 in 64 or 1 in 128, so this will be the best time to get yourself a shiny female Combi. And an even better thing is, for the duration Combi is spawning for? From the 21st to 23rd of March, you can take advantage of Double Time Sundays, on the 22nd, where the duration for lure modules will be doubled, getting you more shiny Combi chances on lesser lure module uses. And at the very last, Blipbug or its final evolution, or Beetle, has a G-Max coming in the future. Even though I love that G-Max, because this is just peak design, but it won't be useful. G-Max or Beetle uses G-Max Gravitas, which is a Psychic type move, and we already have way better max Psychic type Mons, such as Alakazam, Sylveon, Metagross and Latios. It has above average defense, but we also have better Psychic and Bug type tanks already. And on top of that, it does not has access to 0.5 fast attacks, which is essential for any tank to have in max battles. Next, let's move on to 5-star and Mega Raids, where Zacian will still be available until the 17th, which is when Zamazenta will be taking over, from the 18th to the 24th, with its raid hour on the 18th. I've explained everything you need to know about Zacian in this video of mine, so I won't be repeating myself and wasting your time. You can just watch this video, and the particular raid section, as it is timestamped. Zamazenta though, just like Zacian, is probably the most important Mon in Pogo right now, because it is the number 2 Steel-type attacker in its crown form, though it does shifts to number 1-2 in some scenarios. Is very useful for duo and solo raids, which I can personally vouch for. Is also the best tank in max battles, surpassing even Blissey for how useful and versatile it is. It also comes with an extra ability, where you get a bonus shield equipped at the start of a max battle, if you invest in its max shields. Also has an adventure effect, which increases defense of allied Mons in your battle party, by 5% in raids and 10% in max battles. Though I haven't used it ever, and you won't either. It is also ranked 5 in the Master League. You can find Zamazenta boosted only in cloudy weather, with a Hundo CP of 2188, and a weather-boosted Hundo CP of 2735. So, to take down Zamazenta, you can use these Mons as top counters: Mega Rayquaza with Air Slash and Dragon Ascent, Shadow Mewtwo with Confusion and Psystrike, Mega Alakazam with Confusion and Psychic, Mewtwo with Confusion and Psystrike, Rayquaza with Air Slash and Dragon Ascent, Mega Gallade with Psycho Cut and Psychic, and these is the budget: Toucannon with Peck and Beak Blast, Salamence with Dragon Tail and Fly, Staraptor with Wing Attack and Fly, Braviary with Air Slash and Fly, Metagross with Zen Headbutt and Psychic, Espeon with Confusion and Psychic. Since you won't be getting Crown Shield energy from these raids, you can look for a decent IV Zamazenta, or farm candies and Candy excels for it, and in order to do that, you can Mega Evolve one of the following Mons. Along with Zacian, Mega Steelix will be available in Mega Raids, explanation and counters of which you can find in the same previous video, with timestamps. Mega Slowbro will be available in Mega Raids, alongside Zamazenta, boosted both in rainy and windy weather, with a Hundo CP of 1454, and a weather-boosted Hundo CP of 1817. It isn't useful, but is an interesting solo, something I am going to try out. But still, these will be the top counters for Mega Slowbro. Dawnwing's Necrozma with Shadow Claw and Moon Geist Beam, Mega Gengar with Lick and Shadow Ball, Mega Sceptile with Fury Cutter and Frenzy Plant, Mega Tyranitar with Bite and Brutal Swing, Mega Absol with Snarl and Brutal Swing, Shadow Hydreigon with Bite and Brutal Swing. And these will be the budget: Hydreigon with Bite and Brutal Swing, Tyranitar with Bite and Brutal Swing, Rillaboom with Razor Leaf and Frenzy Plant, Meowscarada with Leafage and Frenzy Plant, Absol with Snarl and Brutal Swing, Chandelure with Hex and Shadow Ball. Shadow Raids are also present, with Shadow Latias appearing, boosted only in windy weather, with a Hundo CP of 2006 and a weather-boosted Hundo CP of 2507. Shadow Latias isn't useful anywhere, except being ranked 41 in the Master League. But still, these will be the top counters for Shadow Latias. Mega Rayquaza with Dragon Tail and Breaking Swipe, Eternatus with Dragon Tail and Dynamax Cannon, Mega Garchomp with Dragon Tail and Breaking Swipe, Black Kyurem with Dragon Tail and Freeze Shock, Dawnwing's Necrozma with Shadow Claw and Moon Geist Beam, White Kyurem with Dragon Breath and Ice Burn, and these will be the budget: Garchomp with Dragon Tail and Breaking Swipe, Haxorus with Dragon Tail and Breaking Swipe, Hydreigon with Dragon Breath and Brutal Swing, Salamence with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor, Tyranitar with Bite and Brutal Swing, Dragonite with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor. You can find duos of all three, Latias, Zamazenta and Mega Slowbro, right here on the channel, if you need any help dealing with them. Priority for this week would be as follows. Number 1 would no doubt be Zamazenta, followed by Very Rare Shiny Combi, followed by New Shiny Debut Sizzlipede, and then everything else. Also, if you really want to raid Mega Slowbro, don't use your free daily orange pass, rather use it on Zamazenta, and then use 150 link charges to do those mega raids. Because you are better off using those link charges, as you can store a maximum of 600 of it, after which new link charges won't be stored or claimed and will be wasted. And they will be wasted, because you do get 250 link charges every week through weekly challenges, and also some from gifts as well. And whatever I mentioned important, you should save them to trade on Fridays, where you will get 2 candy excels for every trade you do. And at the very last, what medals you can complete to get yourself ready for level 80. Well, for starters, this is a bug type event, so it will be a great chance to platinum your bug catcher medal, which will also increase your bug mon catch rate once you platinum it. Other medals include the Scientist medal for evolving those Caterpies, the Picnicker medal, when you will be putting down those lures, and the Showcase Star medal, for showcases on Tuesday, with the starting of this event. You can also work on Battle Legend, Rising Star Duo, Champion and Raid Expert medal for raids.